1 week from today, the Grayson County Lady Cougars will be playing in the 12th District semifinals against the Whitesville Trinity Lady Raiders. Until then, it's still 3 more games for the Lady Cougars to try and get better. It's hard to get much better than they have been right now. 13 straight wins for them, but standing in their way is a rematch with the Lady Cougars of McLean. And a good evening and welcome here high atop the gym at McLean County High School for tonight's coverage of Lady Cougar basketball on K105. Sam Gormley here with you. Appreciate you taking the time to tune in to this evening's coverage between the 8-15 McLean County Lady Cougars and the 20-6 13-game winning streak Grayson County Lady Cougars. Coming up on our locker room show, we'll introduce you to both teams, talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Mike McClintock, and bring you the starting lineups. That comes up and more right here on K105.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, "I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim." Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors, helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes,
we get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Do you need help paying for college? Your first step is completing a FAFSA, free application for federal student aid. The 24-25 FAFSA will be available in late December 2023 and is more user-friendly. More students will be eligible for aid than ever before. Kia counselors and others are ready to help you. You're not in this alone. For more information, use the QR code or text money to 800-928-8926. Or you can visit gearupky.org/money.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to McLean County High School. Grayson County Lady Cougars about to take on the Lady Cougars of McLean County. It's Lady Cougars galore here tonight in Calhoun. The players you need to know for the McLean County Lady Cougars, who are 8-15, 2-2 in the 10th district. It starts with their 8th grader, Anna Miller. You've got pretty much the top 2 8th graders in this third region, or 2 of them going up against one another, with Bree Jones for Grayson County and Anna Miller for McLean County. Miller made her varsity debut against Grayson County when these two teams met back on the 15th of December. It didn't necessarily go probably the way she had imagined her first ever varsity game, as Grayson County won the game 59-24. But she's averaging 11.7 points, 3.6 rebounds per game. She's taken nearly 70 more shots than the next highest on the team. Now, her older sister, Sarah Miller, who was recognized before the game for senior night, she had a knee injury. They didn't know if she was going to come back at all. She is back and is playing a little bit, but not as much as she was, still dealing with that knee injury, averaging about 5 points a game. Ava Lanham averaging 7 and 5. As some of the other players you'll need to know, along with Kennedy Level, she's averaging 6.8 and 3.1. Lady Cougars, 13 straight wins. We'll take a break, introduce you to them after this. It's Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Hi, my name is Tara Mosley Hyde, and I'm the CEO of People Advocating Recovery. And I am also a person in long-term recovery. And when I first started my recovery journey, it wasn't always easy for me to access resources. So now you can call today at 833-8KY-HELP and get access to treatment and other options and other resources. Call today. There is no judgment and no shame to look for help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashley Gabbard, internal medicine physician with Owensboro Health. I'd like to talk with women 40 and over about having annual mammograms, even if there is no history of breast cancer in your family. Early detection provides women a strong advantage in fighting breast cancer. Ask your primary care provider for a referral and schedule your screening online at owensborohealth.org/mammogram.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected? Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready, because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
The Grayson County Lady Cougars on the road today at McLean County High School. 20-6 is their record, 5-1 in the 12th district. For Grayson County, it's simple. They play 3 games this week. They play today, they play on Wednesday at Washington County, and they play Friday at home against Hancock County. All 3 of those games, they really mean nothing in all reality. But a week from today, they will be playing at home in the 12th district semifinals against Whitesville Trinity. That game means everything. Heck, I mean, in a week at about this time, Lady Cougars very well could be, finding themselves moving on to the 3rd region tournament and the 12th district championship game, or they could find themselves with their season ending. So these next couple of games really important to try and continue this hot stretch that they're on. I mean, you can't ask for much more than to be on a 13-game winning streak entering district play here with 3 games left. I mean, if the Lady Cougars keep on winning, they could have a 16-game winning streak entering the district tournament. And, you look at it, Bree Jones has been playing great for Grayson County, 15.5 points per game over the last 8. Sydney Perkins, though, on the other side, coming off of her worst shooting game of the season. 1 of 12 from three-point range, 8.3%, her lowest total of the year. So one of the first times that she had only made 1 3 in a game since Hancock County. And other than that, that's the only other time. I'm not counting 2 games at a holiday tournament where she got injured early in a game and then sat out another one. So it's interesting to see how Sydney can have the chance to potentially bounce back against a talented McLean County team. But, you look at it, record of 8-15, but they've been receiving votes pretty much all season long in the 3rd region media poll. They were first team out in this week's edition of the poll. We'll take a break. Mike McClintock, he's the head coach of the Lady Cougars. We'll talk to him, get his thoughts on the matchup after this, as this is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor. But I knew you were out there. And when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at BeTheMatch.org.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett and Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett and Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
Some days are just better than others.
I think you should go talk to someone.
It's not that easy.
Have you been thinking about suicide? You can talk to me, Dad.
It's been a tough couple of months.
The Ad Council.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by Coach Mack from the Grayson County Lady Cougars. Coach, you had that game against Warren Central on Saturday, and I know you're happy that you won, but you weren't necessarily thrilled. When you went back and watched, why were you not thrilled?
I just think we came out very lethargic the first half. We weren't doing it on defense, just kind of lackadaisical on offense, and we kind of picked it up the second half and played a lot better.
Sydney had probably her worst shooting game of the entire season, especially statistically. The shot just wasn't falling. For a shooter, is there anything you can say to her to try and get out of a slump of sorts, or is it just one of those things she just got to keep shooting?
Well, both. I mean, I try to talk to her, just, keep her confidence up and everything else, because she does other things for us. But, she's a three-point shooter, but it's like somebody said something to me about, she's not used to being open that much because, we've got other weapons right now, and people are leaving her and helping out on others. So, she's going to have to get used to trying to shoot with nobody on her. So, I mean, it's different.
You mentioned some of those weapons. One of them has been Bree. Over the last 8 games, averaging 15.5 points a game. What's been different about her?
Her confidence, and then her knowledge of basketball. I think she's using it, and not only is she scoring, she's also distributing the ball where it should go and playing good defense.
Luckily, all her talent comes from her mom, right?
Correct.
Yes, absolutely with that. Another player that I think has been showing spurts of really improving on offense is Ella. How has she improved throughout this season?
Well, she's worked hard on inside shots, making moves there. She's pretty quick in there, and we've had to rely on her a lot. And especially now with Allie hurt, so her and Kennedy's going to have to pick up the inside stuff, and I've got all kinds of confidence in both of them.
It's the last week of the regular season. 1 week from tonight, you're playing in the game that matters more than anything. Do you show less or coach differently this week for that, or does it not even matter?
We won't do anything new. I'll put it that way, and I'm not going to coach any different. I mean, the girls are, they're the ones doing it. Sam, it's not me. I'm just, We've gave them a game plan, and they've been doing it. I mean, it's credit to them. I'm just so proud of them.
You're playing a team for the second time this season. Does that matter, or since it was one of the first games of the entire season, that factor's really wiped out?
It's wiped out. They're a lot better ball club right now. I mean, as you've seen in the first quarter here of the JV game, they got a shooter, and in the Johnson girl, and their varsity's shooting, three-point shooting is not that good percentage-wise. So, we got to keep an eye if she comes in the game, and then we got to stop the young Miller girl from getting in the paint and then getting open shots.
You mentioned some of the shooters. They got a couple of girls who can really fill it up from outside the arc. How do you guard shooters?
We'll have to put pressure on them, make them put the ball on the floor.
Miller, you mentioned her, the 8th grader. Her first ever varsity game was against you all, and it wasn't necessarily probably what she had imagined. How do you slow her down to try and recreate that performance tonight?
Just keep a defender between her and the basket.
It's that simple. Coach, you have the chance here to win, 14 straight games. How do you do it?
We got to play good defense. Like you said, watch where the shooters are, take care of the ball, and hopefully we get out in transition and get some easy buckets.
Coach, good luck. More comes up in the locker room show after this.
The governor has declared a state of emergency, and evacuation is now underway as the storm approaches. The National Weather Service has issued a warning as it monitors the storm. Those in the following counties, therefore, should seek.
Convoy of Hope is ready to help you prepare for the next storm. Visit convoy.org/prepare.
For the more than 1 million people living with Parkinson's disease, the Parkinson's Foundation celebrates movement at Moving Day. Movement toward life-saving resources. Movement toward advancing research and care. Movement toward a better life. We care. We fight. We move to beat Parkinson's. Move with us at movingdaywalk.org.
We had an MRI, and then all of a sudden this doctor comes in and he says to us, we have the potential here for a catastrophic event.
And he looked scared.
He looked terrified. And he's like, we got to operate now. It just all changed. Life changed.
Bryce is one of the 47 children per day who are diagnosed with cancer. Today's treatments aren't enough. To watch the rest of Bryce's story, visit childrenscancer.org/story.
That's the national anthem here from McLean County High School as we're about ready to roll between Grayson County and McLean County. What we're going to do is we're going to take one more break, and the play-by-play of Grayson and McLean comes up next here on K105.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes, we get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Do you need help paying for college? Your first step is completing a FAFSA, free application for federal student aid. The 24-25 FAFSA will be available in late December 2023 and is more user-friendly. More students will be eligible for aid than ever before. Kia counselors and others are ready to help you. You're not in this alone. For more information, use the QR code or text money to 800-928-8926. Or you can visit gearupky.org/money.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
Hi, my name is Tara Mosley Hyde, and I'm the CEO of People Advocating Recovery. And I am also a person in long-term recovery. And when I first started my recovery journey, it wasn't always easy for me to access resources. So now you can call today at 833-8KY-HELP and get access to treatment and other options and other resources. Call today. There is no judgment and no shame to look for help.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashley Gabbard, internal medicine physician with Owensboro Health. I'd like to talk with women 40 and over about having annual mammograms, even if there is no history of breast cancer in your family. Early detection provides women a strong advantage in fighting breast cancer. Ask your primary care provider for a referral and schedule your screening online at owensborohealth.org/mammogram.
Back to McLean County High School, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars are about to take on the McLean County Lady Cougars. Let's meet the starting lineups for both of these teams. First, for McLean County, they enter with a record of 8-15, 2-2 in the 10th district. Sarah Larkin is a junior guard, averaging 3.1 points, 3.1 rebounds a game. Kennedy Level, the sophomore, she's averaging 6.8 and 3.1. The 8th grader Anna Miller gets the start, 11.7 points, 3.6 rebounds per game. Danielle Reynolds, the junior forward, number 23, 3.5 points, 2.4 rebounds per game. And Sarah Miller, the senior guard, the lone senior on this team, 5.1 points, 2.5 rebounds per game. Now the lineup for the Grayson County Lady Cougars, who enter with a record of 20-6, 5-1 in the 12th district of play. Bree Jones, the 8th grader, number 5, averaging just shy of 11 points a game. Sydney Perkins, the senior, 14.6 points. Sutton Van Meter, the junior, 8.2 points, 2.2 rebounds a game. Isabel Blanton, the junior, she averages 5.1 points and 3.4 rebounds a game. And Ella Narvaez, she averages 3.4 points and 4.8 rebounds a game. Lady Cougars are assistant coaches Elena Jones and Brian Jones, and the head coach in his first season with that 20-6 record is Coach Mack, Mike McClintock. The play-by-play of Grayson and McLean is next on K105.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors, helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes, we get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Do you need help paying for college? Your first step is completing a FAFSA, free application for federal student aid. The 24-25 FAFSA will be available in late December 2023 and is more user-friendly. More students will be eligible for aid than ever before. Kia counselors and others are ready to help you. You're not in this alone. For more information, use the QR code or text money to 800-928-8926. Or you can visit gearupky.org/money.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood.
For the Grayson County Lady Cougars, are about to take on the McLean County Lady Cougars. Again, the lineups for McLean County: Larkin, Level, Miller, and Reynolds. And for Grayson County, Jones, Perkins, Van Meter, Blanton, and Narvaez. Lady Cougars have won 13 straight, 1-3, the longest win streak in the history of the program. It'll be Ella Narvaez to jump against Danielle Reynolds from McLean County. And Tony Beard, the official, throws it up into the air, and it's controlled by the blue jerseys of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, who will be working from right to left on your radio dial. Those blue jerseys, the orange stripe and the orange numerals. Lady Cougars, 13 straight wins. They've won 20 games this season. Currently ranked 6th in the region via the 3rd region media poll that was released earlier today. To the free throw line, Jones. The triple team comes. She bounces it off to the right side. Up top, Van Meter. 3 is no good. Off to the right. Rebound, Narvaez. 1 dribble. Put back. 2 strong. Rebounded by Blanton. She'll go up. Flip shot. No good. Strong. And the rebound this time is going to be a jump ball. And the arrow will be pointed in favor of McLean County. Rebounding right off the bat, the Lady Cougars get a couple of offensive chances, can't put any of them in, and it'll be McLean County to start now with their first possession here of the ball game. They're wearing the home whites with the maroon numerals and maroon stripe up each side. McLean County 8-15. They lost last time out to Butler County in not 1, not 2, but 3 overtimes. There's a 3 topside, nothing but net for Anna Miller. And McLean County strikes first. They lead 3-0. Miller shoots a lot for this McLean County team. She's one of the bright young stars of this 3rd region. As it's Blanton deep on the left side for Grayson County. Up top to Van Meter. Back to Blanton into the corner. 3 by Bree Jones is too strong. Rebound Narvaez. Narvaez flips it off to Perkins. Right side 3. It rattles in for Sydney Perkins. That thing was spinning around like a top. She put it in a washing machine almost, and Grayson County gets their first 3 of the game. via the hands of Sydney Perkins. Sydney coming off of her worst shooting game of the season. She went 1 of 12 from beyond the arc against Warren Central. That is her 202nd career three-pointer. Ball fake up top by Sarah Miller. She'll hand it off to her sister Anna Miller, and she'll put in a three up at the top of the key. She's 2 of 2 from deep. Anna Miller only shoots 25% from three, but she's 2 of 2 early on in this game. McLean County has a 6-3 advantage. Into the post to Narvaez. One dribble. She loses it, and it's picked up on the floor by Larkin for McLean County. 6-3, McLean County on top. 5 minutes and 42 seconds left here in this first quarter of action. Left elbow. That is Sarah Miller. Handed off to Larkin. Off to Anna Miller. She'll pull up from 18 on the left side. Way too strong. Rebounded by Ella Narvaez. Anna Miller has taken 70 more shots than the next highest on the team, and that includes her not playing in the first couple of games of the season. She's going to let it fly a lot for this team. It's one of the talented young scorers in this region. Blanton has it deep on the right wing. Up top, goes through the hands of Van Meter, and it's taken away by Larkin, and then Larkin steps on the out-of-bounds line, and the arrow is going to stay here with Grayson County. 6-3, McLean on top, 5:10 left in the first quarter of action. So it'll be Blanton to pass in, and she'll give it off into the backcourt to Van Meter. Grayson County has switched up this offense over the last couple of weeks, putting Bree Jones at the free throw line and letting her kind of facilitate the offense from there. As up top, the ball is found into the hands of Blanton. Goes into the corner to Van Meter. Van Meter back up in between the circles to Sydney Perkins, who's going to reset up the offense here for the orange and blue. Only points of the game for Grayson County came off the three by Perkins, right about where she's standing right now. Right block Narvaez. She's triple teamed off to the right side. Jones will step into the three off the right side. Nothing but net for Bree Jones. Jones is averaging 15.5 over her last 8. She's playing spectacular basketball for this Lady Cougar team as one of the top 8th graders in this third region. You got the matchup between the two of them with Anna Miller, who's got it, throws up an off-balance wild shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Isabel Blanton. Blanton up the far side of the floor for Grayson County. Feeds it into the corner to Van Meter. Van Meter with the right hand back up top to Jones. She'll let another one fly. It's too strong and almost drops in. Rebound goes through the hands of Narvaez. It's picked up on the floor by Sarah Miller for McLean County. Here come the Lady Cougars down the right side. A walk is going to be called on the inside on Danielle Reynolds. Into the game for Grayson County is going to be Kennedy Green. Checking out will be Ella Narvaez. Lady Cougars without Allie Jennings again today. Allie suffered that injury in the second quarter of the game on Friday against Warren Central. As they're not really sure as to the timeline quite when Allie could come back. They're hopeful that it could potentially happen before the end of the season, but I'm not entirely sure. Sydney Perkins has it on the right side, back up top in between the circles to Blanton. Swings it off right side, Van Meter. Up top to Perkins, had it at the volleyball line. We've seen her pull up from there. Jones at the left block. She tries to curl around, bounce pass into Green, goes up, blocked and fouled on the inside. 2 shots coming for Kennedy Green. Foul was called on Sarah Larkin. Her first, team's first. And 2 coming for Green. 33% this season. It's been better as of late. The first one is too strong for Kennedy. Lady Cougars, one of the top free throw shooting teams in the state, 13th in the state, 3rd in the region in that category. Second one for Kennedy is good, nothing but net for Kennedy Green. Lady Cougars have their first lead of the game. That's Lady Cougars of Grayson County up 7-6. 3:18 left here in this first quarter of play from beautiful Calhoun, Kentucky. Lady Cougars have not won here since 2018. 3 top side by Anna Miller. It's missed off to the right. And a hold on the inside is going to be called on Isabel Blanton. It's going to be her first and the team's first here of this first half of action. Anna Miller has taken every single one of McLean County's shots early. Sarah Miller passes in to Kennedy Level. Level will back it off, back out front. Fighting through the screen was Van Meter on defense. Anna Miller swings it off to Sarah Miller. So you got 2 Millers on the floor, the 2 sisters. Sarah Miller off the screen on the right side, too strong. Rebound is just going to go into the hands of Hannah Smith for Grayson County on the bench. Lady Cougars get the ball back. They lead 7-6, 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Van Meter, floater in the lane, too short. Rebounded by Reynolds for McLean County. Anna Miller is going to break the timeline right at that Cougar logo, right at the center of the court here in Calhoun. On the inside, spinning in the lane. Shots too short by Sarah Miller. Rebound put back good by Miller on the inside. She got her own miss and put it right back up and in. McLean retakes the lead now at 8-7 with 2:15 left in the first quarter. Van Meter in between the circles to Blanton. She'll let the three fly on the left side. Pops in and out. Rebound off the hand of Green, and it's going to head the other way. Tell you, that's about the third shot. Is it? No, they're going to say it's Grayson County ball. I thought I saw him point the other way. So it's Lady Cougar basketball. Be Perkins to trigger from underneath. Throws it up top to Jones. One quick pass off to Blanton. Blanton into the corner. Perkins bobbles the pass. Lets the three fly near side. Good for Sydney Perkins. She now has tied Keegan DeSharp for career three-pointers made in Grayson County basketball history, both boys and girls. And from what we've been able to figure out is we're going to have an offensive foul called, an illegal screen called on Sarah Miller. No, correction, that's on Reynolds, her first team second. As from what we've been able to figure out, digging through the history, Sydney is now tied for the all-time lead. We've not found anybody, boy or girl, that has had more than 203 career three-pointers. If you know of somebody, please let us know, because we've been digging. Van Meter, floater in the lane. Shots missed short. Rebound pops off into the hands of Miller, and now bodies hit the floor for Grayson County. McLean County's got it. Sarah Miller, an outlet pass off to the left wing to Larkin. She comes into a line drive three. That one pops in and out. Rebound bouncing around, and Blanton comes in, and then Blanton is fouled on that by Larkin. That is going to be her second, team's third. Immediately a couple of subs come in for McLean County, including number 22, Ava Lanham. And then you've also got Katie McCoy, the junior. McCoy averaging 4.6 points, Lanham averaging 7 and 5. Right side, Blanton. Bounce pass into Jones, up top to Perkins. Thought about the three, gives it to Van Meter. On the inside to Jones, left block, blocked from behind. She gets her own rebound. Up top now to Van Meter. Van Meter with the right hand, off to Blanton, three, top side, missed. Rebound on the floor. Jones rips it down for Grayson County. Jones in the lane is going to be fouled, and two shots will come for the 8th grader Bree Jones. Foul is called on number 13, Sarah Miller. Her first, team's fourth. Jones to the line to shoot two. Makes the first. Jones 80.8% on the season. Currently ranks 11th in the state and first in the region in free throw percentage. And makes both free throws there. She's averaging a lot of points over the last 8, and a lot of those have come from the free throw line. It's a recipe for success. 12-8, Grayson leads, 45 seconds and counting left here in this first quarter of play. Driving in and kicking it up top. Now to Lanham. Lanham on the drive, loses the dribble, gains it back, and puts it in on the left side. Makes it a 2-point game now. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Bounce pass right side to Blanton. Back up top now to Van Meter. Van Meter swings it off right wing. Deep three by Blanton. It's an air ball. Perkins tries to save it in bounds, but runs out of real estate. We've had a couple of shots on both sides. That one was an example, but Isabel's first three that she took, that thing popped all the way in before popping out. Anna Miller comes down the near side, has the pass deflected. Kennedy Green, nice defense. Miller weaves around her, picked up by Bree Jones. Crossing it and running it down in the backcourt right before it crosses the half-court line for McLean County. 3 seconds on the clock, throwing up a wild shot at the buzzer. It's no good. Anna Miller tried to do a rebound putback, but that one won't fall either. The end of the first quarter of play, Grayson leads McLean 12-10. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected? Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready.
Skip 7,
because
go to 8.
You never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kid.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to...
Welcome back to McLean County High School, where it is 12-10. The Lady Cougars of Grayson are on top of this game. Sam Gormley back here with you today. It's just me. Two of the Smiths made the trip to Calhoun, but one of them decided that he did not want to. And one of the Smiths said that I needed to make sure that I mentioned that. I'm not mentioning which Smith said, but that's a lot of Smith mentions. Left wing, Grayson County has the ball. Feeding in the post to Jones. Takes one dribble, bounce pass up top to Van Meter. Three right side, in and out. It pops again for Grayson County. It's about the third or fourth three that Grayson County has had drop all the way in before popping out. The rim's unfriendly today in Calhoun. And McLean County's had a couple on their end as well. Sarah Miller on the right side. Takes one dribble. Up top to Lanham. Lanham up with the left hand. Guarded by Green. Poked out. Picked up on that left side by McCoy. McCoy off to Anna Miller. Off to Sarah Miller. Back now to Anna Miller, who has it at the volleyball line. Grayson County leads 12-10, 7:15 left here in this first half of play. Driving down the right side, off-balance shot, and an offensive foul. It's going to be called on Kennedy Level. Isabel Blanton in there to take it, and it's going to head the other way. 7:11 left here in this first half of play. Grayson County on top, 12-10. Sydney Perkins had 2 threes in that first quarter of play to pace them in scoring. Bree Jones added 5 of her own. To the free throw line to Jones. Fades it in the post to Green. Up top now to Perkins. 3 top side. Good for Sydney Perkins. She now passes Keegan Sharp for what we believe to be the all-time leader in 3-point field goals made at Grayson County High School. 15-10, Grayson County on top. On the inside, Anna Miller's shot left too strong, and Grayson County fights over the rebound. Van Meter had it in her hands. Green didn't know it and poked it out. Lady Cougar on Lady Cougar crime. And it's going to stay with McLean County. Off to the right side to Anna Miller, guarded by Bree Jones. Into the corner, deep three. Missed off the front of the iron by McCoy. Grayson County's got the rebound, and they're pushing up the far side of the floor with Sydney Perkins. Perkins picks up her dribble now. The fighting defense comes. Blanton at the volleyball line. Now we'll back it off to Sydney Perkins. Blanton drives down the left side. Look to give up to a bounce pass to somebody. Instead, it's going to be a jump ball, and the arrow is in favor of McLean County. Fishelini Thomason right there on top of that. McLean breaks the timeline slow. About 2 minutes into this third quarter of play. Grayson County on top 15-10. McCoy in between the circles for McLean County. Well, a handoff pass now to Larkin. Back now. Slow moving pass Lanham at the right elbow. Blanton got her hand in. Goes up. We're going to have a foul called on Grayson County. Looks like we're going to have Katie McCoy to the line. We're going to give this to Perkins. That's just her first and the team's first here of the second quarter of play. Be Katie McCoy to shoot 2. McCoy, 64.5% from the free throw line this season, and the first one is good. Second one good as well. McCoy goes 2 of 2 from the stripe. And brings it back to a one-possession game now at 15-12. Blanton on the right side. Bounce pass into Green. It's knocked out off of her foot. She just lost it on the way up. Right decision. She was wide open. Just lost it. Anna Miller breaking the timeline. Angles back over to the far side. Drives in. Throws up a shot. And it's going to be Sydney Perkins' second foul. For Sydney, 2 big early fouls called on her here in this second quarter, and it'll be Anna Miller to the line. She makes her first free throw. Miller made her first 2 threes. It's gone cold from the floor since. Miller's about 75% from the free throw line. Sydney's going to take a seat. Ella Narvaez will come back in. Miller can't get the second. Kennedy Green with the rebound. 15-13, Grayson County leads by 2 here against McLean County. Crossing to Van Meter, and a foul is going to be called on Sarah Miller. That's one of those that I call the bad luck fouls. She was trying to defend a pass. Both players were going for the ball. Jones was closer. Miller made contact. I mean, it's a foul. It's just bad luck for Sarah Miller. She was just playing defense. Sometimes that just happens. It's not like she necessarily did anything that wrong. Just was a foul. Jones on the right side. Into Green. One dribble. Green tries to curl around. Can't get the shot to fall. It's rebounded by Lanham for McLean County. 15-13. Lady Cougars gone cold from the field. Luckily, their defense is holding not a lot of shots for McLean County. They've not scored from the field here in the second quarter of play. Driving downhill on the left side, losing the dribble, and Blanton picks it up, fires it off to Narvaez. It goes off of her face. Ella's able to get it back and flip it up to the guard, Sutton Van Meter, who weaves through. Off to the left wing to Jones. Ball fake. Jones loses the ball off of McLean. 4:29 left here in this first half of play. 15-13, Grayson County on top. It'll be Van Meter to pass in from the near corner. Gets it up top to Bree Jones, the 8th grader. 2-3 zone for McLean County. Left wing, Van Meter steps into the 3. Got it! 5th 3 of the game for Grayson County. They lead 18-13 with 4:10 left here in this first half of play. Right side, Kennedy level. Drives in on Van Meter, behind the back pass to a 3 off the near side, missed by McCoy. McCoy then got the rebound, and it's flipped out of bounds off of Van Meter's hand. 18-13, Grayson County on top. Andy Thomason is stopping play because of the scoreboard operator, and there's something on the floor. Bree Jones having to go back. She flings it off the floor. I don't particularly know what it might have been. I'm not sure if it was a hair tie or something. Maybe it was a cheeseburger wrapper. A shot near side is missed and rebounded by Kennedy Green. Up the far side goes Jones. Breaks the timeline and is going to slow down. It's 18-13, Lady Cougs up by 5. 3:40 left here in this first half of play. 3 far side by Van Meter. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound saved in by Anna Miller for McLean County, and she's immediately looking to push. Up the near side of the floor. Miller at the right elbow. Goes up amongst the trees and just loses it. Right into the hands of Van Meter for Grayson County. Van Meter now will push. Into the corner. Pass to Blanton. 3. Good for Isabel Blanton in the corner. Knocks in her first 3 of the ball game, and Grayson County has their largest lead now at 21-13 with 3:10 left in the first half of play. McCoy on the right side gets a screen. Now backs it off into the corner. Gives it to Anna Miller, guarded by Bree Jones. Anna Miller drives in and loses it, and it's taken away by Grayson County. Very close to almost being a jump ball, but it ended up popping out just at the right time for the Lady Cougars. Cross pass to Green. Green lowers the shoulder and drives and kicks to Narvaez. Back up top to Jones, who has to run the pass down. The double team comes. Jones is almost tackled up top, and it gives it to Blanton. Right side 3. Good for Isabel Blanton. Grayson County on top, 24-13. Will Ryan Groves look for a timeout or not? He's going to try and let his young team play through the mistakes. 24-13, Grayson County leads McLean. 2:22, the 3 to answer is good up top by Anna Miller. She's got 10 early points. Makes it 24-16. 2:10 left here in this first half of play. To the free throw line, Narvaez takes one dribble, floater in the lane, too strong. Rebound is ripped away by Blanton, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's another one of those that was really close to Blanton, almost getting a clean steal. But I agree, it was a jump ball. The air was going to stay for Grayson, so it ends up finding the Lady Cougars anyways. McCoy leaves Re-entering the game is, or actually it's Sarah Johnson coming in for the first time. Sarah Johnson, 94.3% of her shots this season have come from three. Blanton's going to let another three fly. Good! Isabel Blanton! 3 straight threes for the Lady Cougars, and they lead 27-16. Into the corner on the drive is Reynolds. She picks up her dribble, gives it up top to Anna Miller. Guarded by Jones. Anna Miller drives in. Off-balance shot is good off the glass. Grayson immediately pushing up the floor. You got to give Isabel another shot here. Jones drives in, gives it to Narvaez. Narvaez cuts down the lane. Shot might have been blocked. Green gets the rebound, goes up, and she's fouled. They're going to call this on, I believe, that's on Danielle Reynolds. Her second, team's third. Green to shoot 2. 1 of 2 today. First one's too strong. The second chance for Kennedy Green, it rattles in. And honestly for her, if she can go 1 of 2 from the line every single time, good things will happen. Up the far side and weaving through. Shot and a foul is going to be called. I think it actually wasn't a shot. Instead, it was an attempt at a pass. No, they're going to call it a shot on the floor. It'll be Kennedy Level that will be fouled. I didn't catch who they called that foul on for Grayson County, though. Level to the line to shoot 2. First one, good. Level 69.2%. One more coming. No good. It's too strong. Kennedy Green with a rebound for the Lady Cougars of Grayson. It's 28-19. Grayson County on top. 1:12 left here in this first half of play. Isabel Blanton has 3 straight threes for Grayson County. That's where you got to find her to give her another touch. Jones on the drive. Steps out of bounds. .105 left here in this first half. It's 28-19. Coming up the near side of the floor. Stopping and passing out to the far side. It's Reynolds on the drive in on Narvaez. She falls but is able to fend the pass off into the corner. Up top, it's Kennedy Level. Level gets a screen. 3 off the screen. Good for Kennedy Level on the right side. About half her shots come from 3, and she puts that one in to make it a 6-point game now, 28-22. 35 seconds left in the first half. Bounce pass to Blanton on the right wing. Blanton will let another 3 fly for a heat check. She is human. She misses that, and it's rebounded by Anna Miller. You can't be necessarily mad at Isabel. She just hit 3 straight. I appreciate that she went for the heat check. 15 seconds and counting left in the first half. McLean appears to be holding for the final shot. They trail by 6 against Grayson. Up top, ball deflected, taken away. It's Bree Jones down the right side. Jones is blocked from behind and fouled by Anna Miller, who then helps up Bree off the floor. For Miller, that is going to be her first, team's 4th. 2 shots coming for Bree Jones. That's going to be something you're going to have to get used to, is Miller versus Jones. Both of these very talented young 8th graders. 6.1 on the clock here. First free throw good by Bree Jones. It's interesting here at McLean County. We're up. We can't be any higher. And it's interesting seeing, because we're so used to usually being lower, of seeing the arc of free throws. It's a little different up here. Jones gets both free throws. Got 6 seconds left here as McLean County drives up the floor. McCoy lets one fly from 35 feet. She had plenty of time to keep driving, but it falls short. At the end of the first half of play, Grayson County leads McLean County 30-22. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
The The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor. But I knew you were out there. And when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at BeTheMatch.org.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County, or to McLean County High School, where it is Grayson County on top of McLean 30-22 at the half. I mean, you got to be pretty happy if you're Grayson County with this half of play. I mean, 30-22, McLean County, this is a solid basketball team, and it's very young. Anna Miller, one of the top 8th graders in the region. I mean, maybe the top 8th grader not named Bree Jones in this region right now. And Grayson County going to have to find a way to slow her down. Miller, at first count here, had 12 points in the first half of play, leading all scorers. But, I mean, Grayson County, you get 7 from Jones, 9 from Perkins, 9 from Blanton. That's big. And biggest thing with that is that, Sydney Perkins picked up her second foul with, about 6 minutes left in the first half of play. Lady Cougars were able to expand upon that lead, though, with their leading scorer on the bench. Coming up on our halftime show, run down some scores from around the region, the scoring from this game, and get you ready for the second half as Grayson County leads McLean County 30-22. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
The governor has declared a state of emergency, and evacuation is now underway as the storm approaches. The National Weather Service has issued a warning as it monitors the storm. Move the following counties therefore should seek.
Convoy of Hope is ready to help you prepare for the next storm. Visit convoy.org/prepare.
For the more than 1 million people living with Parkinson's disease, the Parkinson's Foundation celebrates movement at Moving Day. A movement toward life-saving resources. Movement toward advancing research and care. Movement toward a better life. We care. We fight. We move to beat Parkinson's. Move with us at movingdaywalk.org.
We had an MRI, and then all of a sudden this doctor comes in and he says to us, we have the potential here for a catastrophic event.
And he looked scared.
He looked terrified. And he's like, we got to operate now. It just all changed. Life changed.
Bryce is one of the 47 children per day who are diagnosed with cancer. Today's treatments aren't enough. To watch the rest of Bryce's story, visit childrenscancer.org/story.
Are you looking for the best building? Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
Grayson County leads McLean County 30-22 at the half. Running down a score or two update from around the region. Girls basketball score at the end of the first quarter. Logan County leads Butler County 6-5. I see here a matchup. Glasgow defeats Metcalfe County in overtime in girls basketball 75-70. Owensboro Catholic up 2 on Henderson County at the half, 34-32. And that appears to be most of the scores from around the region here on this Monday evening. Girls basketball, Central Hardin defeats Louisville Moore 62-35. We'll do one more refresh here, and that appears to be most of it. I do want to make sure we give a shout out and get well soon message and insert whatever message you want to have to Mr. Spirit. I know his son wrote into us before we went on air today that he has about 35 stitches after a skin cancer removal today. He is still at home cheering on the Lady Cougars. And according to his son, said he took it like a champ, and he's going to be ready for district. Mr. Spirit, we love you. It's not the same without you, but we completely understand, and we can't wait to see you next week. And I'm sure that you'll be the exact boost that the Lady Cougars need, and the Cougars Monday and Tuesday to try and advance to the 3rd region tournament. So we look forward to seeing you very soon, Mr. Spirit. Grayson County, 30-22. They lead McLean County at the half. We'll come back. Second half comes up next as running out some scoring from this game after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way. We are neighbors helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes,
We get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
but now our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Do you need help paying for college? Your first step is completing a FAFSA, free application for federal student aid. The 24-25 FAFSA will be available in late December 2023 and is more user-friendly. More students will be eligible for aid than ever before. Kia counselors and others are ready to help you. You're not in this alone. For more information, use the QR code or text money to 800-928-8926. Or you can visit gearupky.org/money.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashley Gabbard, internal medicine physician with Owensboro Health. I'd like to talk with women 40 and over about having annual mammograms, even if there is no history of breast cancer in your family. Early detection provides women a strong advantage in fighting breast cancer. Ask your primary care provider for a referral and schedule your screening online at owensborohealth.org/mammogram.
Connection builds community. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to McLean County. Really quick, the scoring for the first half of play. It's Anna Miller that leads the way for McLean County with 12. For Grayson, it's 9 from Blanton, 9 from Perkins, 7 from Jones. Second half's next on K105.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence. Through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected? Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready, because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
This is Cougar Basketball.
Welcome back here to McLean County High School, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars are on top 30-22 as we're underway here in this second half of play. McLean County switching sides. They'll work from right to left on the radio dial. Sam Gormley here with you on the call from beautiful Calhoun, Kentucky. As it's on the right side, Kennedy Level swings it off left side to Sarah Larkin. They're led by Anna Miller in the first half of play. She finished with 12 points to lead all scoring, 4 from Level, and then 2 each for McCoy, Miller, and Lana. Curling around, dumping the pass off to Larkin on the left block. It's an air ball. Rebounded by Sydney Perkins, as that's a player with 2 fouls. Air ball's a shot into a rebound from a player with 2 fouls. And Sydney Perkins didn't play a lot in that first half of play after picking up 2 early fouls. Bree Jones down the right side, blocked from behind by Sarah Miller. Nice defense. Jones couldn't quite absorb the contact from Miller. McLean County out and running down the right side of the floor. 30-22, Grayson County has the 8-point advantage. Bounce pass in between the circles to Reynolds. With a left hand back up top now to Sarah Larkin. Larkin with the left hand. Drives in on Narvaez, who got a hand on the ball and knocks it away into the hands of Isabel Blanton. Up the far side of the floor goes Van Meter for the Lady Cougars. Van Meter's going to set up the offense here in between the circles. Off to Perkins on the right side. She had 3 threes in the first half of play, including her 204th, which passed Keegan Sharp for what we believe to be the all-time leader in 3-point field goals made for either boys or girls. It's not confirmed, but we're pretty sure that that is the case. Right side Perkins. Goes with the left hand, pulls up from 18 on the left side. It's short. Rebounded by Kennedy Level for McLean County. Up come the Lady Cougars of McLean in those white jerseys. They'll set it up in between the circles. On the right side, nice move by Anna Miller. Gets the hole too strong. Narvaez with the rebound, though, for Grayson County. Up to Jones. On that left side, Bree Jones now does have some tape. I'm not sure if I didn't notice it earlier, but right in below her elbow, she's got black tape on it. I'm not sure if that was there in the first half or not, but what was there right now is a 3 on the far side by Sutton Van Meter. Her second 3 of the game. She's got 6 points. Grayson County's matched their largest lead now at 33-22. A 3 to answer by Sarah Miller, too strong. Rebound, Narvaez for Grayson County. Narvaez flips it off to Jones, who angles back towards the near side of the floor. Outlet pass to Blanton, who had 3 threes in a row in that first half of play. Van Meter drives, bounce pass to Blanton, who cuts down the lane, blocked by Miller on the inside. Bounce pass to Van Meter, who cuts down, can't get the rebound to fall. Rebounded by Narvaez. Up top to Jones. Ball fake. Jones on the drive. Layup good for Bree Jones down the left side. She's got 9 points. Looking to move into double figures yet again for Grayson County. They're up 13 on McLean. 3 in transition by Anna Miller. It's no good. Rebounded by Narvaez for Grayson County. Probably not a great shot there from the 8th grader. Jones into the corner to Perkins. 3 is up. 3 is in and out. Rebound fighting for it. It is going to be a jump ball, and the arrow is in favor of Grayson County. Ella Narvaez getting her hand in on every single rebound for Grayson County in this game. Substitution. Kennedy Level came out, and Katie McCoy enters for McLean County. Bounce pass into the corner to Jones. Up top to Perkins. Little ball fake. Perkins drives down the left side, flips it up. It does not fall again. My goodness. The rims have been unfriendly to the Lady Cougars today. On the right side, Anna Miller. With the left hand being chased by Jones. Gives it back to Sarah Miller. Deep 3, right side. No good. Rebound. Fighting for it. Narvaez taps it off into the hands of Sydney Perkins for Grayson County. Perkins breaks the timeline across the near side of the floor. Grayson County leads 35-22. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Van Meter on the drive. Pulls up in the lane on the left side. Shot missed. Rebound on the floor. Picked up by Sarah Miller for McLean County. They're off and running up the far side. It goes Anna Miller. Into the far corner to Sarah Larkin. Driving. Shot right side. Sarah Miller. It pops in and out. Narvaez picks up another loose board for the orange and blue. Van Meter is going to slow down here and now set up some offense as this game was moving at a blistering pace here off the right side. Driving in is Jones. Flip shot left side. Good for Bree Jones, and she'll go to the line. Coming in is going to be Taliana Groves for the first time today. and also going to be Ava Lanham. Jones will try to go to the line to convert on the and one. Grayson County has won 13 straight games, looking to make it 14 today. And it's going to help with a Bree Jones free throw there. She's got 12 points, and it's 38-22. Lady Cougars of Grayson well in control here early on, an 8-0 run to open up the quarter of play. Spin move at the free throw line, crossing it back out top, getting around the defender in the lane. Shot too strong by Groves. Narvaez with another loose board for Grayson County. Up the middle goes Van Meter. Lady Cougars trying to add to their lead right now. Van Meter, handoff pass to Perkins. Thought about the three. Perkins will drive. Floater from 10 on the left side. Missed. Narvaez, another one on the inside. Van Meter goes in. Her floater is missed. She gets her own rebound on the right side. Into the corner to Van Meter. Bounce pass into the corner to Jones. Weaving through. Bounce pass on the inside to Narvaez, and she's fouled from behind. And Ella Narvaez will go to the line. Lanham picks up the foul, her first, team's first. And Narvaez to the line, 76%. One of the top free throw shooters on the team. If you'd have told me that last year, I'd have called you crazy. And a lot of that credit goes to Ella. Narvaez makes them both. A 10-0 run for Grayson County here to open this third quarter. And Narvaez is going to take a break, and it's a very well-deserved break for Narvaez. She probably had, 6 rebounds in this third quarter of play. Grayson County up 18 on McLean County. Outlet pass down the right side of the floor, giving it back up top to Kennedy Level. 3 right side, missed. Perkins says, I can rebound too. Guarded in the backcourt, trying to break the timeline, and does. 2:22 left in the third quarter. Perkins lets the three fly. No good. Top side. Rebound out of bounds off of Blanton. That was one of those where there were so many hands in there that in a lot of ways for an official in that scenario, you're almost just guessing. There's so many hands, and it's just a guess. And Tony Beard says, I'm just going to say it's McLean County ball. He might have seen something, too. I don't know. I know he said he's going to go back and listen to this later, so you might have seen it, Tony. Anna Miller, is going to be fouled by Grayson County on the drive. Shots will come. I think they give this to Kennedy Green. Nope, correction. It's on Van Meter. It's her first. First free throw for Miller is good. That ends the 10-0 Grayson County scoring run. Anna Miller up to 13 points. Second one, good. 40-24, Grayson County leads, 2:07 left in the third quarter. In between the circles goes Van Meter. Off to the left side, bounce past Jones, 3, far side, good for Bree Jones in the far corner. The 8th grader has been just keeping up what she's been putting down. 43-24, Grayson County up 19, looking to win their 14th 1-4 straight game here. Driving in, and a foul's called on Kennedy Green on the floor. That is going to be her second. Passing in. Up top and caught on the right side is Taliana Groves. Groves to the left hand. Bounce pass left side, Lanham. Lanham on the drive, too strong, and a very late foul is going to be whistled on Grayson County. They'll give this to Blanton. It's going to be her second, team's second. 1:31 left here in this third quarter of play. They're going to turn to Ava Lanham. 63.5% from the stripe. First one's no good. Lanham also on the softball team. Hit .314 last year for the McLean County Lady Cougars. Back in comes Ella Narvaez in place of Isabel Blanton. Ella has been an animal on the boards today. Second, good for Lanham. She goes 1 of 2 from the line. Grayson County leads by 18 with 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Jones on the right side. Handoff pass to Perkins. Perkins into the corner to Van Meter. 3, good for Sutton Van Meter. The Lady Cougs are feeling it from deep. They lead 46-25 with 1:08 left to go. Inside pass deflected and taken away by guess who? Ellen Arvaez for the Lady Cougars. Weaving through comes Van Meter. She's got it deep up top at the volleyball line with 55 seconds left in the third quarter of play. Handoff pass to Perkins. Perkins backs it off now and stands nearly in the same place that Van Meter just had it. Gives it now a handoff pass to Van Meter at the free throw line. She spins. She hands off to Sydney. Sydney curls down the left side. Shot is no good, but she's fouled. Free throws will come for Grayson County. It's called on Lanham, her second. Team's third. To the line will be Sydney Perkins to shoot 2. So try to move into double figures. Perkins, 72.4%. And gets the shooter's roll. Currently ranks 4th in the state and 1st in the region in threes per game. Earlier today, she passed Keegan Sharp for career threes. Second chance. Perkins, no good. Can't get it to fall in. Rebounded by McLean County. 47-25. Grayson County well in control. McLean has not made a basket from the field here in this third quarter of play. On the inside, foul on the floor is called on, you can give this to Green or Van Meter. We'll see who it comes. They give it to Green. It's her second. Team's 4th, so it'll remain on the floor. Correction, it's the team's 5th, I guess. Scoreboard just has it as the 4th, so I guess it is the 5th according to the official score. No. Now they're not entirely sure. I have it just as the 4th, but I'm the furthest thing from unofficial, and they've changed it, and now they're going to go on the floor. Up top, driving in is Lanham. Lowers the shoulder, layup, miss. Nice defense by Kennedy Green on the inside. About 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Grayson County on top, 47-25. Van Meter at the left elbow. Handoff pass to Bree Jones in between the circles. About 10 seconds and counting left for Grayson. Jones with a left hand. Driving in, and a foul is going to be called. A little touch foul on the backside called on Sarah Larkin. Her third, just the team's 4th, so it'll remain on the floor. Bounce pass to Narvaez in the corner with 3 seconds. With 2 seconds, Jones spins around, throws it up at the buzzer from the right side. Got it! Bree Jones, a 3 from the right wing, and the Lady Cougars lead 50-25 at the end of the third quarter of play. Grayson County outscores McLean 20-3 in the quarter. Grayson County leads 50-25. The fourth quarter comes up after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors, helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes, we get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Bree Jones continues to be on fire for the orange and blue. She's got 18 points in the game, including just a buzzer-beating 3 to put the Lady Cougars on top up 25 points, 50-25. I mean, she is playing incredible over these last couple of weeks. McLean will start with the ball. They've not scored from the field here in this second half of play. Driving in, the floater off to the left is missed. Narvaez, guess what? Another rebound on the inside for Grayson County. Outlet pass down to the right block to Blankton. She's bumped, no whistle. Rebound, guess who? Narvaez up top, Van Meter. 3, top side missed. Rebound, but Narvaez has it, and it's going to be a jump ball on the inside. My goodness. Ella Narvaez, I wish I had an account on it. It's like 175 rebounds. I mean, I don't know who would disagree with me there. I mean, it's probably, in all seriousness, 12 or 13, if not more than that. Van Meter inside to Blanton. One dribble outside Perkins, deep right side 3, too strong. That time Narvaez couldn't get the rebound. Good block out by Danielle Reynolds. 50-25, Grayson County in control, looking to win their 14th straight game against McLean County. And this is already their longest win streak in program history. Right side, Kennedy Level. Up to the left wing to Danielle Reynolds. Driving and kicking. With the right hand, lowering the shoulder, curling around. Bounce pass. On the drive, foul on Narvaez. To the stripe will be Danielle Reynolds. To shoot 2 will be Danielle Reynolds. First one is short. Reynolds on the season, 52.3%. Scored 2 goals for the McLean County soccer team. Second chance, gets the hometown roll. 50-26, 6:50 left here in this fourth quarter of play. Narvaez in the corner, bounce pass to the left block to Perkins, who goes up, and she's fouled with 6:42 left in the fourth quarter of play. 2 coming for Sydney Perkins. You give that to Reynolds, her third. Team's first. Sydney, who's got 10 points, 1 of 2 from the line, will go back to try and add to it. First one, good for Sydney Perkins. Lady Cougars 2 games left in the regular season after tonight. Second chance, good for Perkins. She's got 12. (52-26). Grayson County has the lead. Give it into Reynolds up the near side. She almost goes the wrong way and does find it with a guard. Up top, hard screen, keeping the dribble going, and now Van Meter is going to take it away. Knocks it into the hands of Bree Jones. Jones has 18 points already. That's knocked away, rolling around, let the bodies hit the floor, and smart play there by Andy Thomason just to say, hey, let's just do a jump ball. I'm not sure if somebody put some grease on that ball or something. Coming into the game for McLean County, got a couple of new subs. Rachel Ring enters, and Sarah Larkin will re-enter. Rachel Ring appeared in 16 games, averaging just under a point per game and 1.2 rebounds. Grayson County on top, 52-26. 6:18 left here in this fourth quarter of play. Right side, picking the pocket is Bree Jones. 2-on-1 go the Lady Cougars. Jones down the left side. Bounce pass to Van Meter. Waited too long to get the bounce pass. Allowed the McLean County defense to recover, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. 6:07 left here in this fourth quarter of game. It's going to stay with Grayson County. Left wing Jones. Up top to Van Meter. Feeds the pass into Narvaez. Layup good, and she'll go to the line. Have yourself a day, Ella Narvaez. Narvaez to try and convert on the N1. Takes one dribble, sticks that left foot out, lets it fly. It's too strong, and rebound is going to be a foul on Narvaez. That'll just be her first. 54-26, Grayson County has the lead against McLean County. McLean has not scored from the field in the second half of play. Down the right side, right on cue. The layup is good by Ava Lanham. It's the first shot made from the field for McLean County since the first half. Tony Beard falls down. Or I'm not sure if he was cleaning up. I just saw him get off the floor. Hopefully he's okay. Far side, Jones, little ball fake, and she's fouled by Anna Miller. Anna Miller unintentionally grabbed her on the arm as she was trying to curl around. It's her second. Team second. And right out is going to be Rachel Ring. It'll be Grayson County to trigger from underneath of their own basket. 54-28, 5:31 left in the fourth quarter. Far corner to Green. Left side to Jones. Bounce pass up top to Bowman, who's into the game for Grayson County. Peyton Bowman with the right hand. Handoff pass to Jones. Jones on the left side, backs it up, now drives down the right side, gets a screen from Narvaez, and she walks with it. Jones was trying to fend that pass off, and she couldn't quite get around the edge when she tried to hand the pass off. Ran out of real estate. 54-28, 5:07, 3 in transition. Left side missed by McLean County. Rebounded by Bowman for the Lady Cougars. Bowman an outlet to Jones across that far side. Bounce pass inside to Green. Can't corral the pass. Green flings it out front. Blanton is there, and then Blanton is fouled by Anna Miller. Anna Miller tried to plead her case that it was not a foul. The official, Andy Tomlinson, said, yes, it was. Into the corner, Jones, catch and shoot three off the inbounds. It's off the back of the iron. Long rebound, chased down by Bowman in the far corner for the Lady Cougars. Bowman into Blanton. One dribble off to Narvaez, who's looking for help and finds it up top now to Bree Jones. Jones has 18 points in the game for Grayson County. They lead 54-28. Bounce pass down to the right block to Blanton. The double team comes into Narvaez. One dribble up top. Bree Jones three. That's missed. Rebound on the floor is picked up by McLean County. Up the far side of the floor go the Lady Cougars of McLean. Right side, deep three by Anna Miller. It's good. Her first shot made from the field in the second half of play is a deep three, her fourth three of the game. Grayson County still well in control, 54-31. They appear to be on their way to winning their 14th straight game and expanding their longest win streak in program history. Far side, Jones, three, good for Bree Jones. 21 for the 8th grader. 57-31. Tell you what, this Grayson County team has been so much fun to watch over these last couple of weeks. Three left side, missed by McLean. Long rebound, chased and saved, and it'll go out of bounds. And I'll say this, and I know you heard Travis Johnston for the boys say it last week. And I see Assistant Principal Shane Deckers watching on Facebook. You leaving a couple of comments. I'm sure he can agree with what I'm going to say here too. Come out and support this team on Friday. And it goes into the corner here to Isabel Blanton. Blanton up the near side of the floor, weaving through, flip shot, no good. Rebound long, chased down by McLean County. They're off and running. Down the right side goes Anna Miller, blocked by Jones. And then it goes out of bounds. What a recovery for Bree Jones. What a play in transition made by the 8th grader. 2:40 left here in this game. Grayson County leads 57-31. Into the corner to Sarah Miller. Do a handoff pass to Anna Miller. Anna Miller curls down the right side, blocked by Torrance, who's into the game for Grayson County, and immediately rebounded by Bowman and gives it off to Bree Jones, who's got 21 points, her career high 22, which happened on Friday against Apollo. Jones, bounce pass into Blanton, goes through her hands and out of bounds. Be interesting to see when Coach Mack might go to the bench and bring in some of the other young players. Grayson County leads 57-31. Anna Miller has it for McLean County. Lady Cougars about to go to 21-6. Up top, three taken by Sarah Miller. It is missed. Rebound long, picked up by Blanton. Lady Cougars off and running. Blanton coast to coast. She's fouled by Level. Her second, 2 shots coming for Isabel Blanton. Her first trip to the line today. Blanton 73.5%. This Lady Cougar team, they really make their free throws. And you want to know good teams, that's what they do. They find a way to win. And free throws is an important way to do that. Blankton misses that first free throw. Subs in for McLean County. Carly Floyd enters. Rachel Ring re-enters. And also we have Taliana Groves re-entering. Second chance for Blanton is good. She gets that one to roll in. 10 points for Isabel. 58-31, Grayson County on top of McLean. Under 2 minutes left here in this game. 3 right side by Anna Miller. That's good. Anna Miller continuing to do what she does. She's got 20 here today. With 1:40 left in the game, it's 58-34. Jones on the left side, handoff pass to Bowman. Bowman curls around, goes up with a shot. It's blocked, rebounded by Green. Fires a pass. Torrance couldn't get there, and it'll go out of bounds. 1:32 left here in this fourth quarter of play. It's 58-34. Grayson County leads. Substitution set to check in for Grayson County. They don't get it in time, so it'll be Brooklyn Dennis, the next stoppage of play. Into the far corner. Shot is, are we going to have it is a double dribble called on Groves. She went up for the shot, lost on the way up, and came back down with a dribble, and it'll be a double dribble. Brooklyn Dennis comes into the game. Kennedy Green will come out. You've got Bowman, Jones, Blanton, Torrance, and Dennis on the floor here for the orange and blue. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter. Jones in between the circles, handoff pass to Bowman. Flips it back now to Blanton. Blanton back to Jones. Grayson County with a 5-out look. More than fine with running their offense with the massive lead. And we have a timeout taken on the floor by Mike McClintock. We'll take it with him. 1:03 left here in the game. 58-34, Lady Cougars on top. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor. But I knew you were out there. And when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at BeTheMatch.org.
Couple of subs in for Grayson County. Addie Spainhoward enters, as does Carla Childress. And this probably used to mean a little bit to Carla as well. This is where she tore her ACL, or I think it was an ACL officially, in a JV game here a couple of years back, almost 2 years ago to the day. It's the 10th of February when we were here, and it is the 19th. So I'm sure it probably feels good to be in a varsity game coming back from that injury. Poked away, Childress. She's going to have to run it down in the backcourt, and she will get it with about 44 seconds left. Screen by Spainhoward. Bounce pass through the hands of McLean County. It's going to stay with the Lady Cougars. 37.8 here on the clock. Grayson County about to win their 14th straight game. Stay tuned for the fifth quarter show as well. We will have the scores from this game, scores from around the region, and talk to Coach Mack. And he's got to be pretty pleased with his team's performance after Friday and Saturday not necessarily being what he thinks of being Grayson County basketball. Bowman inside to Spainhoward. Floater good for Addison Spainhoward on the inside for her first points of the game. 24 seconds left here in this fourth quarter of play. 60-34, Grayson County on top. They're going to win their first game in Calhoun since 2018. Got a foul called on the inside. It's called on Spainhoward. It's her first. And that will turn into be 2 shots for McLean County. Get the number of it, and first one is no good for, I believe that's Groves, and it is. Groves now 1 of 3 from the charity stripe on the season. Gets both to drop, or gets the second to drop. 60-35, 15 seconds left. Grayson County will just be able to dribble this one out. This is now 14 straight wins for the orange and blue as Spainhoward fends it off into the corner to Torrance. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, outside to Childress. Grayson County has won 14 straight games to improve now to 21-6. Grayson County wins by the final score of 60-35. We'll come back and have more after this. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
Are you ready to help your family get prepared for the unexpected? Here we go! Ladybug and Cat Noir know how important it is to be ready, because you never know when Hawkmoth is going to strike or a disaster will hit. And you don't need miraculous powers. Just put those planning skills you already have to good use. Make a plan that will help you and your family be ready when emergencies happen. Ready Kids can help. Get started at ready.gov/kids.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Lady Cougars win their 14th straight game, 60-35 over McLean County. The fifth quarter show is next on K105.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
The doctor said I had a 29% chance to find a blood stem cell donor. But I knew you were out there. And when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at BeTheMatch.org.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
Some days are just better than others.
I think you should go talk to someone.
It's not that easy.
Have you been thinking about suicide? You can talk to me, Dad.
It's been a tough couple of months.
The governor has declared a state of emergency, and evacuation is now underway as the storm approaches. The National Weather Service has issued a warning as it monitors the storm. Those in the following counties, therefore, should seek.
Convoy of Hope is ready to help you prepare for the next storm. Visit convoy.org/prepare.
For the more than 1 million people living with Parkinson's disease, the Parkinson's Foundation celebrates movement at Moving Day, a movement toward life-saving resources, movement toward advancing research and care, movement toward a better life. We care. We fight. We move to beat Parkinson's. Move with us at Moving.
The Grayson County Lady Cougars have now won 14 straight games. 14. To put things into perspective, the last 2 years, they won 14 games. That's impressive. Coach Mack will join us next to get his thoughts on the matchup after this. Lady Cougars 60, McLean County 35. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
We had an MRI, and then all of a sudden this doctor comes in and he says to us, we have the potential here for a catastrophic event.
And he looked scared.
He looked terrified. And he's like, we got to operate now. It just all changed. Life changed.
Bryce is one of the 47 children per day who are diagnosed with cancer. Today's treatments aren't enough. To watch the rest of Bryce's story, visit childrenscancer.org/story.
Are you looking for the best building materials in Litchfield? Look no further than Future Designs Building Materials. The builder's choice on Quarry Road has everything you need to build your dream home. Jim writes, I'm so glad I came to Future Designs for my new roof. The staff was so helpful and knowledgeable, and they made sure I got the right materials for my needs. Thanks, Jim. Future Designs is more than just a building materials store. Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield. FDBM.net.
Building on experience.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way. We are neighbors helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes, we get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to McLean County High School, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars defeat McLean County tonight to win their 14th straight game. Coach Mack joins us. Coach, last 2 seasons combined, Grayson County girls basketball had 14 wins. You've just now won your 14th straight. Are there words even to describe how proud you are of this group?
No, I just feel like I'm privileged to be their coach. I mean, they're just a great bunch. You know, you saw them share the ball tonight. We almost had 4 girls in double figures. We had 3. I thought our defense was great. We didn't have to extend it tonight because they're tired. I mean, they finally admitted to me that they're tired. So, you know, we're just going to have to kind of back off a little bit. But now we got a game Wednesday and Friday. We'll be ready for it, for both of them. And then week from tonight, we got the district, which we want to get after real quick.
I thought one of the players that stood out the most was I don't keep track of rebounds, and probably it's good because I probably couldn't count as high as how many Ella had today. I don't know if you know the unofficial total, but she was an animal on the inside.
I think it's around 14.
And it wouldn't even shock me if it was 175.
Yeah,
that was my assumption and guess, because it felt like that every loose ball was going into her hands, or she was getting a hand on it.
Yeah, I thought they all rebounded a lot better tonight than we have in the past.
Oh, yes.
Kendi come in and played great. Sydney hit the board down there. Of course, Bree got some. Isabel got some. I know I'm leaving somebody out. Sutton got some. I mean, Sutton just did a great job of, keeping us under control and everything, and good defense. I thought they all played really good defense. But we went man the whole game.
Bree, 21.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I mean, we talked about it pregame. She's playing so well.
Yeah, she's playing the way, probably an 8th grader shouldn't be playing, but she's playing really well. I'm proud of her. She's taking things under control, and we had her on the best player that they have. And I know,
good.
Yeah, she's really good. And she hit some tough shots over Bree. Bree was there, so that's just credit to the Miller girl. But yeah, she's playing great. She sees people, gets the ball to where it needs to be for people to be shooting. She set Sid up good tonight a couple of times, and then she got some good passes inside to Ella and I think maybe Kennedy a couple times.
I thought, Miller had, I think it was 12 at the half, and then you held her to only 8 in the second half of play, and a couple of those threes were very late.
Yes.
Was there something different you did, or was it just?
No, we kind of made sure that Bree was keeping the ball from her. Once she gave it up, we didn't let her get it back. Bree did a good job of that.
I see one comment here coming in on Facebook from Coach Brett Johnson. He says Grayson County girls basketball is greater than Indiana men's basketball. Can you agree or disagree?
Right now, I agree.
Yeah, I heard
as bad as that hurts, yes. I mean, it don't hurt, but Indiana's kind of embarrassing right now.
That's a great thing, isn't it?
No, it ain't. No. Brett's just doing it because he's a UConn man.
Yeah, and his team's actually number one. It's not like we can talk. And then Travis is Kansas, isn't it?
Oh
It's a different kind of family.
Right. Yeah.
There's a lot of players that we could talk about, but instead, let's turn the table and let's talk about Wednesday. You've got a game. It's at a weird time, 5 o'clock Central.
Yes.
At Washington County. It's a team that Grayson County saw twice last year, won both of them. I know they got a couple of talented guards, but what do you know, and what do you want to see? Are you going to take tomorrow off because you mentioned your girls are tired, or
we're
going to
have a really basic walkthrough and shoot a lot of free throws, and that'll be it. Washington County plays a lot like McLean does. They'll play some 2-3 zone. They'll try to pick you up a little bit and press you some, which I hope they do. And like you said, they got a couple. Then they got a big that does pretty good. They run a screen and roll with her, and she does a pretty good job. And they get her the ball, and she scores.
Well, Coach, congrats on 14 straight.
Thank you.
And we look forward to being with you on Wednesday to hopefully make it 15 in a row.
All right, thank you.
That's Coach Mack. Lady Cougars win today. We'll come back and have more after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Look around your home, and there's probably something that was made right here in Litchfield. Leggett & Platt is a worldwide corporation making a wide range of products, including sofa sleeper and reclining hardware assemblies here at home. A portion of your Ashley, Lazy Boy, or England furniture might have been made by one of your neighbors. Join the Leggett & Platt team today. We're a one-shift operation with competitive wages. Our motto is, we work hard so you can rest easy. Leggett & Platt is an equal opportunity, affirmative action, veteran and disability employer.
Some days are just better than others.
I think you should go talk to someone.
It's not that easy.
Have you been thinking about suicide? You can talk to me, Dad.
It's been a tough couple of months.
The governor has declared a state of emergency, and evacuation is now underway as the storm approaches. The National Weather Service has issued a warning as it monitors the storm. Those in the following counties, therefore, should seek.
Convoy of Hope is ready to help you prepare for the next storm. Visit convoy.org/prepare.
For the more than 1 million people living with Parkinson's disease, the Parkinson's Foundation celebrates movement at Moving Day, a movement toward life-saving resources, movement toward advancing research and care, movement toward a better life. We care. We fight. We move to beat Parkinson's. Move with us at movingdaywalk.org.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
The Grayson County Lady Cougars are winners today by a final score of 60-35 against McLean County. We'll try to run down a quick score or two from around the region. Just listen at it, 14 straight wins for the Orange and Blue. Just absolutely unbelievable for Grayson County right now. They're playing so well. 14. They won 3 games 2 years ago, 11 games last year. I see Butler County is on top by 11 in girls basketball at the end of the third quarter, and that's really all of the scores we have to play. Plus, none of it really matters because the Lady Cougs have won 14 straight. We'll come back, wrap it up after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Do you need help paying for college? Your first step is completing a FAFSA, free application for federal student aid. The 24-25 FAFSA will be available in late December 2023 and is more user-friendly. More students will be eligible for aid than ever before. Kia counselors and others are ready to help you. You're not in this alone. For more information, use the QR code or text money to 800-928-8926. Or you can visit gearupky.org/money.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way. We are neighbors helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes, we get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ashley Gabbard, internal medicine physician with Owensboro Health.
I'd like to talk with women 40 and over about having annual mammograms, even if there is no history of breast cancer in your family. Early detection provides women a strong advantage in fighting breast cancer. Ask your primary care provider for a referral and schedule your screening online at owensborohealth.org/mammogram.
Connection builds community. It grows the minds of future citizens and leaders. Connection teaches. It encourages. It builds confidence through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connection says together, we can.
The one thing I know about Grayson County Schools, when you get the right people going in the right direction, anything's possible.
We are GC Connected.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Lady Cougars win today 60-35 to now improve to 21-6 on the season. They have won 14 straight games. Right down the scoring from this game. First for McLean County, 20 for Anna Miller, 5 for Danielle Reynolds, 4 for Kennedy Level, 2 for Katie McCoy and Sarah Miller, 1 each for Danielle Reynolds and Taliana Groves. For Grayson County, 21 for Bree Jones, 12 for Sydney Perkins, 10 for Isabel Blanton, 9 for Sutton Van Meter, 4 for Ellen Narvaez, 2 each for Addison Spain-Howard, and for Kennedy Green. Lady Cougars will be back in action, but before that, we do want to invite you to join us tomorrow. We're just going to be up the road as the K105 crew will take Davis County High School. We'll have the coverage of that game. I believe that is a 7:30 start time, so that'll make us start about 7:10, about the same time tonight. Same time, same place, not really, but for you, K105 Digital Productions, you'll be able to watch, listen, however you want to, for the Cougar boys going up against the team that in previous weeks has been the #1 team in the 3rd Region Media Poll and potentially will be as well tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we'll be with the Lady Cougars as they take on Washington County. That'll be a 5 Central start time on the Moose. We are going to be able to pull together a stream for you. We're pulling in the big guns for it. We'll talk more about that on Wednesday, and then on Friday, doubleheader against Hancock. Lady Cougars win their 14th straight game. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for his hard work. That was Eli Hufflepuff Smith. So tonight, Grayson County wins their 14th straight to improve to 60-35. This is 60-35 to improve to 21-6. This is Sam Gormley saying so long, everyone.